Blood red, climbing wall, dramatic scent, pageant proud, blossoms in the night, white full moonlight, caressing roses by moonsight, roses by moonlight, petals soft as dreams, lovers' luminescence faded, affair of heat, not heart, she please, ecstasy lost in arms of another, by Luna moth's pale shadow, pray my pulse be appeased, creaking gate, garden supplementary scent, creature of the night, musky black and white, creeps under the light, Venus bright, full moon bloom, Garden of Eden's silent beauty lies. Sinful fragrance seduces, desire to pose as loved as a rose. Into roses unclothed I stride, punctures trembling flesh, thorny teardrops weep from my insides, Cabernet soaked blood marking Jesus' crown. AM 2:39. Is this the time poets' madness blooms? Got another depressing one for you. This is called Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Kill a tip jar. Bottle is empty, last cigarette gone. Pen is dry, damn near dawn. Living alone is dying a dream. In Heartbreak Hotel on Dead End Street, off the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Miss your sharp smile, your slow red kiss, torn apart all at the seams, afraid I can't go on like this on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. My window's cracked, neon sign still glows. Morning traffic just started below. I love you more than I can fake, love you more than life it seems. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Saw you on the street today, choked the words I meant to say. You feared the prayer that I gave, the wind just swept my song away, down the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Needed you so, but our love turned down a dark alleyway, that vacant, lonely night upon the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. My good fortune's lost to poor baker's soul, and now I shall have my cup of joe with Elvis, Dean, and Monroe. My heart is beating on the pavement, my heart is bleeding on my sleeve. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams. How can you discard our Boulevard of Broken Dreams? In this summer heat, kind of felt like it this morning. In this summer heat, sallow moon is waned, night settles slow. Why I cannot sleep, I do not know. Coyotes yip and prowl, dried creek bed below. My feral senses howl in silent sympathy. Neighbors long dreaming raised their window. Our searing words now ceased to unsettling quiet and peace. In this summer heat, desire transpired, passion perspired before romance expired. In this summer heat, evening's twilight lilac, sun-dressed, long legs loped, barefoot dust to red rust truck, screen door slamming, clutch slipping, gravel skipping, blaring, love song ending. To tempt spirit shadow, my light still glows, restlessly aching for your heart that's flown. Mistakes were made, apologies I paid. If only you had stayed, this house would be home. I got a real surf poem for you now. This is dedicated to my surfer buddy, Joker. We were down at Big Sur, you know, a familiar haunt of the beat poets. This is called To Sur with Love. Cragged cliffs rise to endless Verde, cypress, Monterey pines and scrub, Willow Creek, Sand Dollar, Jade Cove, sweeps of fluid as yours. Sets of waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, calm. Across the beckoning Pacific, waves, 1, 2, 3, 4. They ride epoxy ponies through bobbing heads of Medusa's kelp. With predatory skills, they watch, wait, hunt for the wave. Frothy peaks, boils, chops, spray, music of the cresting tide in mist of salt-laden surf, cleansing their spirits and souls. Endless paddling on tiny board boats, rewarded with glorious glides, barely beyond clutches of neck-breaking cruel rocks on beach break. How far is too far out? Waves, how high is too high? Paddle further, further still. Rips, currents, undertows, tides, hooligan waves. First off foreboding. A 4-wave hold downs, gray, black pillow, one breath from death. Yet, they rise to walk on water like Jesus' sons, apostles of aching shoulders, penitents of stiffened backs, struggling, reborn on beaches' gritty sand, and sun rays return to sweet water of River Jordan, baptismal clear. North Beach. Anybody remember the old spaghetti factory? Yeah. There you go. This is written for Spaghetti Factory. Gypsy Blues. Through vine-draped entryway, stringless guitars and broken chairs hung from ceiling rafters. Garlic and tomato aromas, sangria fruit floating, old Spaghetti Factory cafe. Watching, dancer, proud carriage, frilly red dress, tightly pulled back hair, hoop earrings, flirtatious fan, el baile, flamenco. Opera, ballet, symphony combined, wrenching interplay, we're compelled, seduced. Singers, dancers, and guitarists, dancers hand clapping, clicking, tapping, staccato, stamping, urgent pleas of singer, passions lost in one long dress raised high, revealing tight calves, lightning footwork, Gypsy Blues turned on. Serpentine hands, polyrhythmic clapping, slow, slow, slower. Fast, fast, faster, spicy, spice, caliente. Guitar tokes plucking, singer vibrato wavering, voice cracking, hearts aching, strings breaking, dance shoes flying. She, red shawl flowing, posing, feminine, commanding, castanets clacking. He, Spaniard white shirt, black tight pants, masculine foot stomping, magnetic Alejandro. We, hand clapping, knuckles rapping, wine glasses banging. He, grasp her red shawl, holding like cape, teases. She, charging, hair flowing, skirt flying. Sensual bullfight. We, chanting, ole, ole, ole. One more. I grew up in a small town very much like Bolinas, only it was in the Midwest, and instead of an ocean, we had a river. But main thing to do is just hang out on the square, go around the square. So this is dedicated to my teenage misspent youth. Round the square. Hang out on the town square because it's always there. Driver window rolled down, even if it blows, frosted flakes snow. Heater on, getting the heat on, you know. We were small town born. See someone we like on the square, be cool, give a nod, casual finger wave. Drive round the square, orbiting our capsules of steel, chrome, and rubber wheels, breaking trajectory to soar over the back roads and roar. Black top goo and skidding gravel, drink slow gin and PBR beer, avoiding skunks, ditches, and deer. Look for cars we recognize, back seats steamed with homecoming queens, Cindy Lou or Mary Lou or anywho. Just love anyone you're with. Honk if we don't like the friggin' guy. Pit stop at the root beer stand. Hoping, yes, we get the cute car hop. On our windows, class, dinky serving tray. Everyone pretends to steal. No one does, except that glue sniffer who also drove off with a drive-in movie's stupid tinny speaker for his radio. Then we go back to the square. You know, we look down on one-track towns without a square, apple knockers and cutters, middle of nowheres. So back to the square, looking, seeking, waiting. Where is she? She's not there. The one who doesn't see how much you care. Offers a green bean, sees you though. He in his car idle on corner smoking smokes. No action yet on the square. Its own rhythm has the square. Souped up cars circle like hawks. Drag race later, we hope. Header pipes opened in the darkness, just a few miles east of town. Chris's Camaro can even pop a wheelie. Split, cruise down to the cemetery, get high with a ghost. One stone's name you recognize, realizing that you too may die. Wish I'd have boned her, Tom says, before she became boned. You're mad because you had. Shut up, fatso. Morbid, you say. Sweet cheerleader, so fine, till crushed against that great northern railroad line. Back to cruise around the square. Drive around the square. Why, you ask red-eyed? Because we can't drive square the round, man. Huh, says Tom and Ryan. But Ponytail Beth, she giggles, brushes her fingers to your thigh. Shh, even though she's rise. Hang out on the square, small town born, big city torn, so forlorn, wishing you had been born away from all this soy and goddamn corn. In New York or LA or just up Chicago way. Hell, maybe find a girl way out west in San Francisco Bay. But for now, all you have right here is just one more year to hang out on the square.